Okay, today, class, we're going to learn about texture. Does anybody know what texture means? Alexis, do you know what texture means?
Texture means like it's smooth or rough.
Okay, how about you, Ethan? What do you think?
I think texture is something that you can see in art. You can see if something's rough or smooth.
Okay, how about you, Bethany? What do you think texture is?
Something you feel.
Something you feel. How about you, Parker? Not sure? Alright. Well, texture is something that you can feel, and it is something that you can see. For example, the tablecloth here is somewhat smooth. That is a texture. Our wall, however, is more rough. Feel the difference? Okay, that's a texture. Feel your hair. Some of our hairs are soft. Sometimes they're a little rough. Depends on how much conditioner we use. So, our chairs, everything, our paper, our pencils, all have texture. In art, we use texture to create different patterns, to create depth sometimes. We create it to just have visual interest. So today we have an exercise. What I have under here is a bunch of different things that have texture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to blindfold you one at a time, and I'm going to put your hand on something in here, and you're going to write 3 things when you're done, okay? The first thing you're going to write is whether something is smooth or rough, okay? Second thing is going to be whether or not it's soft or hard. And the third thing is whether or not it feels cold to the touch, or if it feels warm, or maybe it just feels like everything else in the room temperature. So why don't we go ahead and first one we'll put down if something is smooth or rough. Second thing, if it is, what do you think, Avery?
Hot or cold.
Hot or cold is the last one. What's the second one? Ethan?
Soft or hard.
Soft or hard. Okay, and then of course temperature, the last one. Okay, so let's get started. Parker, I'm going to cover you up here, and you can just tell me. You don't have to write it down. You can just tell me if something is soft or hard, or cold, or rough, or smooth, okay? So I'm going to put your hand in here, and I want you to feel that. Okay, do you like it? Feel it pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to tell me, was that soft or hard? Soft. Was it smooth or rough? Rough. And was it cold or hot or just regular? Regular. Good job. You guys want to see what he touched?
Yeah.
Hey, this is what he got to touch. It's cotton ball. So he was right. It was smooth. It was soft. I think he said rough, but it was smooth. You did get the soft part right, and it's room temperature. It's not hot or cold. So you get to hold on to that, okay? Now, let's see Evan. Stop teasing about a pink thing. Okay, Evan. Give me your hand. Okay. What does that feel like?
What?
Whatever you're feeling. Yep. What does it feel like? First thing, what would you say? What's the first thing, guys? Is it soft?
It's smooth
or
rough.
Is it smooth or rough? Okay. Is it soft or hard?
Soft.
Okay. And is it hot, cold, or room temperature?
Room temperature.
Okay. You want to see what you got? We're touching?
Yes.
Yes.
You got a pillowcase. This pillowcase has a really nice texture to it. It has little ridges so you can feel those. But you might not know what you're feeling if you're not looking. So it is rough, kind of to the touch because of those ridges. It is soft material, and it is also room temperature. It's not hot or cold in particular. If you were to feel the other side, this is a little bit cooler, and it's a little bit smoother. Okay, so hold on to that. go down to Nathaniel. Okay. Alright, let me have your hand. No looking. Okay. So, is that, what's the first one?
Smooth or rough?
Smooth or rough?
Rough, rough.
Smooth.
Okay. Is it
Soft.
hard or soft?
Hard.
Okay. And is it cold, warm, or room temperature?
Cold.
Cold. Alright, you guys want to see what he was holding on to?
Yeah.
Okay, he has some little bit of powder there. Okay, so that container is smooth, but it's hard. And it's also a little bit cool to the touch. Okay, Alexis, you're next. Michaela, can you scoot over just a little bit? Okay. Oh no, we got a knot in there. Okay, so I'll hold your hand. Okay. Alright, so this right here, is it, what's the first one?
Smooth or rough?
Smooth or rough? Smooth. Is it hard or soft? Soft. And is it cold or warm? Cold. Alright, let's see what she got.
Yeah.
Hot. Okay. So it is smooth.
Are you going to be using that?
It wasn't hard though because it's squishy. And it's kind of cool to the touch. Alright, Michaela. You're next.
Oh no.
Okay, let me see. Put your pencil down. Okay. Parker, you need to sit down, please. Guys, I really need to listen. Just really need. Okay. Alright, Michaela, with your hand. Okay. Right here. Is it first one?
Smooth or rough?
Smooth or rough? Okay. Is it hard or soft? And is it cold or hot or room temperature? Okay. Look what you got in here. You got a nice smooth scarf. So it is very soft and smooth. It's not rough at all. And as soon as you touch it, it gets warmed up pretty quickly. So it might be a little cool when you first touch it, but it gets warm quick. Alright.
Can you put it on?
Yeah, I was going to. If it let me. Okay, now I'll take the hand. Okay. Yeah. Is it smooth or rough?
It is both. No, it's smooth.
Okay. Is it hard or soft?
It's hard.
Okay. Is it cool or warm?
Or room temperature.
Or room temperature?
It's kind of both, like cold and room temperature.
Okay, let's see what you got.
I knew it.
So those are hard, but they're also smooth. And they can be a little bit cool, depending on the room. I took them from my closet, so there's a little cooler in there.
You're so good, Mom.
I don't want to get it. It doesn't feel good.
Okay, now, give me your hand. Hold on. Let's see here. What is, okay, this here. So, is it smooth or rough?
It's smooth.
Is it hard or soft?
It's soft.
And is it cool or warm?
Yeah.
Or room temperature?
Or like a little bit cold, but mostly room temperature.
Okay, what does she got?
Oh, teddy bear.
Oh,
I should have Stephanie with this.
it is.
Still
Look at
can't
the
say.
in it.
No, it's still should be.
Okay. Ethan?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Your hand. Alright. Right there. Well, is it smooth or rough?
It was pretty smooth.
Is it hard or soft?
Pretty soft.
And is it warm, cold, or room temperature?
Room temperature.
Okay, what does she got? What does she got?
It looks like a tissue.
A tissue.
How about texture?
Okay, let's see.
What do you say?
Okay.
With the last one.
What about this? Is it smooth or rough?
It's rough.
Is it soft or hard?
It's soft.
And is it warm, cold, or room temperature?
It's
Alright, let's see what you got.
it's rough.
Yeah. So seriously, truthfully, raise your hand if you knew what you had before you looked at it. Did you know what you had before you looked at it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
It's
A little bit?
Sorta.
Okay, well, that is just a really... Hand down. It's an example of textures. We get very familiar with textures after, if we did dishes, let's see this. If we did dishes a lot, and we've used one of these, then we would kind of be familiar with that feeling. Something like this that's rough, they call abrasive. What is a battery? What would you say a battery is? Hard or soft? Hard. Cold. Yep, that's about right. How about you, Nathaniel? Do you know something you can name all three of those off with memory? How about a book?
Pencil.
How about a book? What is a book?
Book is hard.
Okay.
It's both rough or soft.
Okay.
Mostly rough and cold.
And cold. You, Lexi, what does a shirt feel like?
Soft.
Soft. Is it hard or soft? What's soft? Is it rough or smooth?
Rough and
Smooth when you're touching it? How about cold or warm or room temperature?
Sometimes cold.
Sometimes cold if your room's cold, huh? Kayla can take that off. How about a play horse? What is it? Is it smooth or rough?
Smooth.
Smooth. Is it hard or soft? Those plastic ones you put on the shelf, are they usually hard or soft? Or hard? They're made out of plastic, would they be hard? Okay. And if you were playing with them a lot, they'd be warm. But if you weren't, when you first take them off, that plastic would be cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Avery? What's something you can think of that has texture?
My hair.
Your hair. So is it smooth or rough?
Smooth.
Okay. Is it hot or cold?
It depends on when I shower.
No. So if it's wet, it's what?
It's cold, and if it's hot out, hot.
So very nice. How about you, Julie?
My finger.
Your finger?
Yep.
Is it smooth or rough?
Between.
No, it's
Because
gonna
my
get dry
knuckles
skin.
are rough, but then the rest of it's smooth.
Okay, is it hot or cold? Or room temperature?
Room temperature.
Body temperature, actually.
Body temperature.
And is it soft or hard?
I'm squishy, but then it's hard to
Kind of both, because you got the hard part inside and the soft outside.
Yeah, because of the bone.
How about you, Ethan? What's something you can think of that has a texture that you can think of?
A knife.
Yes. Is it usually hard or soft?
It's usually pretty hard.
Is it usually smooth or rough?
Smooth.
And can it be cold or warm or room temperature? What do you think?
Either one of those.
Any one of those. How about you, Bethany? Can you think of one?
Baby's bottom.
Baby's bottoms can be rough or smooth. Okay. Are they cold or hot?
Usually
Warm. And are they, what's the other one? Oh, hard or soft? Let's see, smooth or rough? Hot or cold?
They're sympathetic.
Okay, so we covered all those. Alright. Soft.
hard.
Alright, so do you guys understand a little bit more about textures?
Yeah.
So now when you're looking at things, you can think of those three things. Well, is this hard or is it soft? Is it rough or smooth? What does it feel like? What's the temperature of it? Alright, good job.